For this question, a graph of a function is shown to the right. Using that graph, find the following function values. That is, given the inputs, find the outputs. We have f of negative 14, f of 0, and f of negative 7. And the graph shown on the right is a linear graph. So what we need to pay attention to here is understanding the notation that we see. We have this notation, which is our function notation, f of negative 14, and the meaning of this notation is the value that we have inside the parentheses is our x value, and the output is the y value. So because we've been provided a graph with ordered pairs, there's no calculation needed. We would just read the graph looking for an x value of 14, and then we can record what the y value is at that point. So I'm going to look over here on my graph, and I'm looking for an x value of negative 14, which would be here. We want to get onto the graph. This point right here is on the graph, and it has an x-coordinate of negative 14. And we can look over here to the y scale and record what that y-coordinate is. So we know the ordered pair negative 14, 5 is on this graph. And that means that f of negative 14 is 5, the y-coordinate at that x value of negative 14. We can do the same thing with the next one, f of 0. So 0 is the x, and x of 0 would be right here. We want to go to the graph and record what that y-coordinate is. So that ordered pair has an x-coordinate of 0 and a y-coordinate of negative 5. So we have f of 0 equaling negative 5. The last one we have here is f of negative 7. Negative 7 is our x. We want to find an ordered pair on the graph with an x-coordinate of negative 7. And that would be right here. That ordered pair is on the line. It has an x-coordinate of negative 7. We can see that it has a y-coordinate of 0. So f of negative 7 is 0. Thank you for checking out my videos. Have a great day.